Good morning, beautiful people. It's a Wednesday. We're here in the middle of a work week, so congratulations for getting this far. We're going to tune in and see what information energy has for us today. Just give us a little bit of direction, a little bit of uplift, and a little bit of more of a understanding that we are connected to community, that as we're working on ourselves and finding our true authentic path, as we're figuring out how um, we make and create and open up pathways for love to enter this world, that other people are doing the same, that we're not alone on this journey, and that we are part of a larger community, even though if right now it all feels really disconnected. Even if right now it feels like the folks who are trying to separate and block those pathways and make people feel small, make people feel scared, make people disengage, make people stop believing in the power of love and in the power of connection and the power of one-on-one heart work and the power of being able to uplift and the power of being able to make sure everyone's needs are met. As people are trying to destroy those stories, there are still those of us who are writing those stories, bringing them more into the world around us, the physical world, and strengthening them. And that's what this message series has been about, is just making sure that we know that there are others out like us out there. And of course, as I'm talking, Spirit has already jumped into the message before I even officially tuned in. So let's take a pause, let's take a beat, and do a real quick reset and let the message from Love Energy come through loud and clear. So the message really today is again focused around community, focused around community and connecting the sources of light. So they're showing me, all of us, like little lightning bugs. And I love lightning bugs. They're one of my favorite things about the warmer months. And they're showing us all kind of flitting here and there with these big, beautiful lights that we're carrying. And we're going around and we are brightening up moments throughout our day. We are making love more visible. We are showing people what is possible. We are reminding people that there is good in this world, that there's good to humanity. We're reminding people that nature and Mother Nature and humans can coexist in this really beautiful way, where it's a reciprocal relationship, where we're supporting her, where we're pouring our love and our support and nutrients into her soil, and she is giving us all these beautiful things in return. And there are a lot of you who are watching this today and who've been watching these videos who are really our stewards, who are really protecting our natural land, who are really doing your part to protect Mother Earth where you are, as well as they're telling me that some of you are just now learning how to speak out, to do public outcry, to really push back against policies that are really damaging and really not helpful to helping Mother Earth survive. And her goal is to help us survive, right? So a lot of you are our champions for Mother Earth who are watching this today. And you're doing a lot of your kind of lightning bug work in that space, right? And each of us only has so many hours in the day. Each of us only has so much energy, so many words that we can speak throughout the day, so many actions that we can take, right? We can't do it all. We can, however, realize how everything is interconnected, how a random act of kindness to my neighbor down the street who is isolated, can't get out, doesn't have a car, needs someone to run to the grocery store for them, that action is interconnected and part of a larger web, connected to those of us who are doing some more of the work for Mother Earth, or maybe some work helping in the mental health field, or some of the work helping people stand in their power and reclaim assertiveness and say no more when that energy of separation, that energy of othering, that energy of tearing people down come at them. There are a lot of you who are helping people gain their assertiveness, and assertiveness is not separated from kindness. Assertiveness and kindness go hand in hand. You can say no more and still do it in a loving way, loving self and loving that other person who is trying to attack you. Because by saying no more, you are not going to be allowed to tear me down. You are not going to be allowed to other me. You are not going to be allowed to use that language and spew that hatred or spew that disconnect. That is a loving act. You are actually protecting them from themselves, because every single time a person engages in that energy that separates, that disconnects, that tears things down, they are injuring themselves. And by you saying no more, you are actually in a very loving way supporting that person and their soul's evolution. So what they're saying is there are all of us who are doing all these different things, and we're doing it in a way that is authentic to us, in a way where it doesn't feel like it takes a lot of energy. Healing takes a lot of energy, right? Finding that comfort with yourself, finding that patience with yourself, figuring out how to stand firmly in your own truth and knowing, that takes a lot of energy, because it's basically excavation work, right? Your true self, your true powers, your true passion, your true path is within you. It is like a little, you are born in this world like a little acorn, right? The entire tree that you are meant to become is in that acorn that you were born in. But sometimes, most of the time, Spirit's saying to me, most of the time when we come into this world, there's so much excavation work that we need to do to make space within ourselves for that tree to fully emerge, right? We need to do some of the excavation work, get rid of the crap that's not ours, get rid of crap that we may be carrying from other lifetimes, get rid of crap that was thrown onto us. And they're saying that work takes energy and effort. You're literally like digging, shoveling, right? But the work that does not take effort is, once you are there, being able to just let that flow and be yourself. The work of letting the love flow, the work of lighting up like a lightning bug, is completely natural once you do that excavation work. That doesn't take any effort, right? And what they're saying is we need to get ourselves to that state, to that flow, and then do that as much as possible. Do that work that feels effortless as much as possible. That work that feels joyful as much as possible. And then there's this piece of trusting that there are other people who are filling in the roles that you don't have enough hours in the day to fulfill, that you don't have enough energy to fulfill. And what you need to start doing, because it is a faith part, right? It is a trust part, that other people are out there to fill the roles that you are not built to fill. Start looking for them, start finding them, and connect with them on a regular basis, whether it's just a quick hi, sending them a note of, hey, I'm thinking of you, or hey, I saw you went to this town meeting. Thank you so much for showing up for me because I couldn't be there. Or I saw that thing you posted on social media. It was really great. It made me feel like I'm not alone in this. Or hey, I just saw that you your neighbors, like, right, I saw that you started a compost bin. Like, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Those things where you're connecting those pieces of light. So we want to get to a place where we're not just lightning bugs flitting around, right? That we're actually creating this huge stream of dense, beautiful light that's flowing through the current environment. And that's what we need to do. That's the next step, right? Is we need to figure out how to connect, recognize, find each other, and support each other. and recognize that we don't have to do all of the work. We do the work that we are built for. Part of the journey right now for you might be figuring out how to do some more of that excavation work so you can flow freely, and then building up, connecting with those folks who are doing the other pieces of the puzzle so that we are really connected in this beautiful flow of light energy. So find your team, find your people, figure out how the puzzle pieces work together. Let people know the beautiful work that you are doing, and then recognize the beautiful work that people are doing around you. We need to connect. We need to make some of this more cohesive, and recognize that we can't do everything, and that as long as we are doing what is naturally ours to do, we are part of the solution. And I will leave that with you with love and light.